We are at 2611 South Cherry Lane. We're going to do a sewer video inspection. We're going in this outside cleanout next to the driveway. That's the garage door right there, facing the street, front north, back to our north just a little bit. So we're going to go down here and see what we got going on. Looks like they've been hooked as, that's kind of fishy. Well, that ain't what's supposed to be looking like right there, but it's not a humongous deal right now. Reset our foot counter, get rid of the information on our screen.
Hey, Tim.
Put this back on. This is the vertical going down. It looks like it's separated straight up. It needs to be pushed back down into the pipe. That grayish stuff is either concrete or just dirt. See how that ends right there? Yeah. There's a gap. That's what it's supposed to be sleeved into, is right there. That black ring is a gasket at the top of the next pipe, so somehow it got pulled up out of that sleeve, which means if this gets wet right there, it might slough off into there and fall down into the pipe. That's a new one. I mean, I've seen that before, but not on a newer pipe that's all packed in gravel like this one is. So that's now our horizontal. I don't know that we have a space inside to go from. Let's go. We're going to reset our foot counter again to 0 right here. And like I said, this should all be what we consider newer plastic on sewer. They just came through.
Just like a 4-inch pipe.
Yeah, well, this thing slid down not far. Let's go ahead and run it out and we'll revisit. Here's the corner with the down angle. Looks like nobody's here right now, but oh, there is water there. There we go. That's the horizontal again going out into the street. So this is what they call the stub out from the city sewer. And there's the city sewer. There you go. She's flowing pretty good too.
At 60.
Alright, that concludes our video. Or no, wait, we're going to show something as we pull back here. We're going to get this right here on the riser real quick, just so we can get some reference to what we're looking at.
About here in.
We have a clean out in there to get into. We usually just worry about the clean out.
Is there, this would be, because I'm just wondering about your description of that.
Well, this is just, so what this is the riser. We'll show it one more time real quick here. So there's the horizontal line, there's the Y. There's the risers we pull up, and what I believe is they pulled it up a little high. I'll pull up here real quick and show you the riser. You can see how that's sticking up about 8 inches.
Yep.
Usually you just have this white part sticking up, not all the rest of that. So this green part, it's hard to tell if it's green right here. The green part here, that should be down 4 inches, give or take a little. Usually this white part is all that's sticking up. Sometimes this is even buried and have a sprinkler box around it, but this is how they're supposed to do them now, is have them so you can see them. But this got pulled up out of the ground 4 inches, so this white part should be down almost to the dirt level right there, and that's why there's a gap on the vertical.
And what is that gap comprised of in terms of the wall of that gap?
We're just looking at dirt, kind of like this right here. You can see that's kind of similar. It's just they backfilled it. So they put the pipe in, backfilled it, and somehow after backfilling, this vertical got lifted up what looks like about 4 inches or so.
And so what I'm looking at here, that white, where does it go to the house from here?
The house is back, so this is our Y going in.
And that goes,
if I could turn and go upstream, that'd go into the house.
Okay.
So this Y right here is facing east-west. As I drop down in, I'm facing west. Behind the camera is the house. Hopefully that all makes sense.
yeah, so
It's not a urgent fix, but could present a problem if it doesn't get fixed.
So the fix itself would be getting this all the way down and snug to the...
Yeah, you'd have to dig this out and slide that back in and put the bit back.
And that wall is just compressed earth, it looks
Yeah,
like?
that's all it is, just compacted around it,
So
and it's
and
holding form.
So about 7-8 inches or something about?
Well, it looks like it's probably less than that.
Okay.
3-4 inches.
3-4 inches?
And it's just a gopher hole. Basically, it's a gopher hole between the upper plastic and the lower plastic.
Okay. All right.
That concludes our video.